I shouldn't have let Nash go. Nash, come back, please. Okay, this is it. This is it, Tess. You're gonna be a mother. No, Tess. We are. Jessica, you can't do this without me.
Hey, Mr. B.
Nash, you okay? You look a little rattled.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm a little terrified, actually. The doctor said that Tess could go into labor at any time.
So what are you doing here?
She had a craving for roadies, nachos. What's the matter?
I'm glad I ran into you. I want to say something to you before this baby's born.
Say something to me.
And if you don't do exactly as I say, the birth of this baby's not going to be a blessing. It's going to be a tragedy.
I didn't know any better. I was here trying to make a fool out of me. Did you just offer me information on Thomas McBain's death in exchange for sex?
Why? You game?
Evangeline.
Hey, Blair, I know it's late, but this can't wait until morning.
What can't wait?
Are you alone?
Yeah. What's going on?
Todd wanted me to give this to you, and only you.
Let's have a look. Thai Airlines. Going to Bangkok? Business or pleasure?
Business. Deadly, serious business.
That night in Atlantic City, the night my father died, you were the intern on duty in the OR, yes? You were the intern in the OR, yes?
Yes.
The surgeon that was drunk, that was you.
Yes.
And then you covered it up for her afterwards.
I don't know what Todd says on that DVD, but from the look on his face when he gave it to me,
I asked him to make a goodbye tape for the kids.
Todd made it clear that tape is not for the kids. That's for you. I promised him I would put it in your hands and nobody else's. So now that you have it, I'll be going.
Evangeline. Would you stay and watch it with me?
No, please, don't do this to me now. I can help you, Tess. I don't want your help. I need Nash. He's all that I need. Oh, God. Something's wrong. I'm not supposed to feel this way. That's because our baby wants me. When this baby is born, I'm gonna be the first one to hold him or her. I'm gonna bond with our baby. Not you, me. No.
I thought you were on our side, or at least sympathetic.
My first priority is my daughter, Jessica, and eventually she and Tess will integrate. I believe that in my heart.
Jessica. What are you trying to say here, Clint?
I want Jessica to be the one to give birth to this baby, and it has to be that way.
No, it doesn't have to be that way. Tess is gonna stay. She can't just disappear like she never existed. I won't allow it.
Well, then you're living in a fantasy world, and I know I've been there. When the fantasy ends, it's agony.
You expect me to swap sex in exchange for information on Thomas McBain's death. You have the wrong number.
Where'd you come up with that? I don't need to trade for sex. That's not what I'm talking about, not at all.
Good. Because the last thing I have time for is a cat and mouse game where I gotta lead you on till I get what I want.
And what makes you so sure it's gonna work out that way?
Give me some credit. Look, this is business, straight up. So tell me what it is you got.
Oh, you're gonna like it. Trust me. You're gonna like it a lot.
You're taking a really, really long time getting the information to me.
Oh, I love that slow burn.
Come on, Vincent.
All right. I flushed out a witness. Someone who has first-hand knowledge about the death of Thomas McBain.
Yeah, okay, you told me that already. Who is this witness, and what did he or she see?
He.
What's his name?
Oh, man doesn't have a name. He has information.
I can see this is going nowhere fast.
Where are you going?
It's been nice talking to you, Vince.
You're gonna walk away without meeting this guy?
What do you mean?
I'm willing to take you to him. This man has everything you need to know about what happened the day McBain got iced.
So if this guy has information like
You don't listen, do you?
Okay. But I think we should do this formally. Yes, I changed my mind. I think you need to have the witness talk directly to John McBain.
Everything I need to know is right here in this room. And I still can't get a straight answer.
John, look, right now, maybe you should just back off and we will all take a deep breath and reassess the
Reassess what,
situation.
Bo?
Look, obviously, a lot more went down years ago than we know about.
She killed my father because she was trashed. What more is there? What more is there?
I know that Paige has been keeping a secret. It's been making her sick. I mean, she's putting herself through hell over this.
Let me ask you something. You'd be giving her the benefit of the doubt if it was anybody else?
Have you been pressuring her, Truman?
How so? I don't know.
Are you blackmailing her? Are you holding something over her head to keep her quiet?
Well, this is as shocking to me as it is to you, I assure you.
What else do you have on her?
Oh, please.
Bo, look, before you get all wrapped up in your conspiracy theory here, I had no idea that Paige had ever been drunk in an OR. Not before, not since. And certainly no one ever having died because of it.
Oh, you had no idea?
None.
You were married. You were married to her. You're both doctors in the same hospital.
Very rarely did we ever work side by side. Very rarely.
Oh, that's it. Cover your butt.
It's well documented, Commissioner.
What about the other guy? What about Snyder? This guy with his great reputation, surgeon, top of his field. He resigns, admits he's drunk. Keeps the secret for 20 years. And for what, to protect her? To protect Paige? Why'd he do that?
Ask her.
I'm asking you. She wasn't worth it. She wasn't important enough. I'm thinking it had to be someone else. I mean, someone like her husband, someone so desperate to keep a squeaky clean reputation that he paid this guy off. He paid this guy off to protect his alcoholic wife.
That's enough, John.
Any idea how ridiculous that sounds?
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna find out what I need to know with or without you.
Spencer isn't lying, John. It was all me. Aren't you wondering what I'm doing here?
Not really, but why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
Business trip. For Craze.
Oh, good for you.
Just a one-day thing. You know, in, out. Hectic. I've hardly had a chance to catch my breath.
Toronto?
How did you know?
Well, this is the international terminal, and the Canadians always give you the fits. That's probably why you look so frazzled.
They do not, and do I look frazzled?
Harried. That's life in the fast lane, I guess.
I'm a working woman. I don't have time for the fast lane.
Well, that's too bad. I know how much you like it.
Well, what about you? Flying off to the other side of the globe?
Yeah, that's true. One night in Bangkok. It's not me. I'm gonna be there a little bit longer.
Right. On a business trip. David, the last time I heard, you were out of work. Yeah, so what is really going on?
Some business is personal. You, of all people, should know that, Dorian.
And what personal business could you possibly have in Thailand?
Well, I'll tell you this. It has to do with Spencer. And when I get back from Bangkok, he'll be out of my life for good.
I know you see me as an outsider in all of this.
You're not the only one. Tess is an outsider.
I know that you see me as an outsider in all of this, but I don't. I can't.
Nash, there's gonna come a time when you have to.
You know what? You and Mrs. Davidson have been so very kind to me. You let me stay at your father's house. Mrs. Davidson sacrificing her sanity, her very existence for Tess, for Jess. That kind of sacrifice.
She'd do more than that. She would do whatever it takes.
You are both such good people. And I see that in Tess.
Nash,
I know you don't like to hear that, but Tess is the strong-willed and passionate woman that she is because of the two of you, and I never, ever take that for granted. It's Tess. Hey,
Oh my God! Oh,
Tess?
Nash, it's the baby. It's coming right now. It's coming fast.
Let me get this straight. You want me to hand over my source, someone who's been quiet for over 20 years, to a cop?
How else will this information mean anything to anyone? John can't get an arrest warrant based on something I claim to have heard from some mystery person. I mean, the point in this whole thing is to bring this killer to justice.
What's wrong with street justice?
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Now I get it.
What?
Your boyfriend, the lieutenant.
What about him?
You're afraid if McBain goes out on his own and he finds the shooter, he's gonna kill him.
Like I said, John cannot know that I am involved in any way.
You also told me that you're a straight shooter. But you want results without getting involved in the mix, right? And as far as McBain's concerned, you're like his friendly ghost guardian angel. What he doesn't know won't hurt you.
Yes.
All you?
Yes.
You paid off Snyder. He was a surgeon. There wasn't enough money in the world.
There was so much chaos that day, I didn't even know what was happening until later.
You didn't even know you let a man die?
Not until I'd sobered up. And then the deal was laid out for me.
Yeah? Well, what was the deal? Tell me, what price did you sell my father's life for?
It wasn't like that. It was decided that Snyder should take the blame because I couldn't.
Why not?
My career would have been over. And the thought was that Snyder, with his reputation and his standing in the hospital, that he could withstand the scrutiny.
Withstand the scrutiny?
Yes. But it was a miscalculation. The hospital administrators made a call, but they had no idea what the fallout would be.
For Snyder.
And once he'd signed the papers, it was too late. He lost his license. He left the hospital. I don't know. I've tried not to think about him.
Yeah. Well, I have. I've thought about my father every day. Your mistake killed my father, and now I'm coming after you.
What in the world could you possibly unearth in Thailand about Spencer that could do him damage?
Well, my brother went to Thailand in February, and nobody seems to know why.
Did you ask him?
Spencer isn't really forthcoming with direct answers, especially about this kind of thing.
Oh, so this trip is a secret.
Not anymore.
Oh, please. You are the one who told me, and we both know it's not your habit to trust me with the truth usually.
But I know you, don't I? And if I can prove what I know to be the truth, it won't make you unhappy.
You told me this much. Well, you might as well tell me the rest.
You're just gonna have to trust me. Or die of curiosity in the meantime.
Thailand. Thailand.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to give you a little bit more just because I don't want to see that pretty head of yours explode. If I find the person that I'm looking for, he'll be photographed more often than Maddox Jolie Pitt.
This is the last call for Flight 564 to Paris, Charles de Gaulle, boarding at Gate 34.
Paris.
Paris.
You want to go?
So you wanted me to make a goodbye video for the kids. I won't. I can't. I don't know what I could possibly say that would be enough for them anyway. The exact right thing to say doesn't exist. Besides, I think that they know that I love them, and that I know they believe in me. So, no, I think this videotape is for you, Blair. It's been quite a while since I've had your undivided attention, so you're gonna hear me out. Not before they kill me, but when they don't.
I'm in labor. It's for real this time.
All right, Tess, you just try to calm down.
I can't. There's something wrong.
What?
Jessica, she's trying to come out.
Okay, you just stay strong. I'm on my way over there.
Okay, hurry.
I'm gonna call an ambulance on the way.
Nash!
Tess, you be strong. You don't move. I love you, Tess. You just keep telling yourself that. I love you. She's in labor. Let's go.
It doesn't matter why I'm doing this.
It does to me.
I came to you for information. You agreed to help me, so what else do we need to know about each other?
I think so. But there's someone else involved, and that's my informant, and he's no two-bit chump. He's well connected, you know what I mean?
I know what connected means.
And you should also know that someone like that won't be talking to a police lieutenant.
He will tell what he knows.
Oh, to you, sweetheart. Only you.
Like I said, I can't do that.
Hey, I'm only the middleman. I'm like an agent for both sides. And the way I see it, I'm owed some kind of finder's fee.
From me.
Well, my informant and I, we already have an agreement.
Right. So what do you want from me?
Your eternal gratitude.
You're kidding.
Take it or leave it.
I'll leave it.
Makes no difference to me. Good luck, Ms. Forensics. It's been a pleasure.
All right, I did what you asked. I left you alone. Now you gonna tell me what you found out.
John, back off.
It's all right, Poe.
No, it isn't.
I don't blame him. I don't blame you. My negligence caused your father's death. I'm guilty. God help me.
Don't go asking for his help. This is all you.
I never even knew his name.
Thomas Connor McBain. That was his name.
I guess I thought that if he wasn't real to me, then maybe his death wouldn't be real either.
Then let me make him real for you. He was a husband and a father. He spent his whole life trying to take care of his family. He punched a clock, he went to work, and he put his life on the line, and one day he takes a bullet. But he was strong. He had something to live for, so he fought. He fought his life, because he wanted to come back to us. But then you show up drunk at work.
John.
And if it wasn't for you, you killed my father.
John.
Do you understand that? I know you want to forget about it. I know you want to forget about all of this, but you can't.
I don't. Your father will never be forgotten, and I will never be forgiven. Okay? I accept that. I accept
What do you want, lady? A medal? You're not getting one.
I don't want a medal. I don't want compassion. I don't even want understanding. I made mistakes. And I told lies to cover them up.
Don't you understand? You're still telling lies. She's still telling lies, Bo. And why? To protect this guy? What is it? What is it, Paige? What do you have left to lose?
You want there to be more, I know.
No, that's enough. I'm taking you out of here.
I think it's best. I think you better take Lieutenant McBain with you. I'm not sure I'm qualified to deal with him in his current condition.
I've heard enough. We're not done. We're nowhere near done.
Shouldn't you go after him?
No, he's not my responsibility. You are.
Sad, you know. Secrets can ruin a relationship. I knew that there was something that she'd been keeping from me, and I'm sure you felt the same thing.
You have no idea how I feel.
I had a girl, Paige. Keep it up now. This is only the beginning.
Are you all right?
How can you be so kind to me now that you know the truth?
I'm not sure I know the whole truth. Any more than John is.
I'm not gonna get into this with you.
Get into what?
I had a meeting with Vincent Jones. You babysat the whole thing. You saw that nothing happened. Okay, everyone was fine. Can we please just move on?
Did you got to deal with the guy?
No, wouldn't even know how to if I tried.
Well, it sure looked like you did.
I can't. I'm expecting a call about the baby. I would like to be home with my mother when that phone call comes in, okay?
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
Risking your neck to try to save John.
John doesn't need to be saved.
Oh, whatever it is he needs, I'm sure you'll figure out a way to get it. You'll be right there with your TLC. You're worse than Evangeline.
Well, I gotta hand it to Spencer Truman. He set me up good. He got me all turned around, and he set me up. He's a smooth son of a bitch here, your boy.
Okay, you know what? I can't take this.
You have to, Blair. You owe it to him. He may not have much time left.
Now I realize that I have messed up a lot. That I have told a few too many lies in my life. But what I'm about to tell you is not a lie. I did not kill Margaret Cochran. I would never harm an unborn child, especially my own. Spencer Truman is the real cold-blooded killer here. That's right. Spencer Truman set me up. And one day you're gonna see that.
Spencer, always Spencer.
You wanna know what I see? When I close my eyes, I see the image of you two up in our ski cabin, going at it together, with our children in the next room. Way to go, Blair.
I'm not judging you.
You know, I don't care. You might say, we're not technically married. I don't care. You are not supposed to be with another man. You're not supposed to be with any man but me. As far as I'm concerned, we are man and wife, and you trashed that relationship. You gave up on me. You gave up on us and our family. But I'm telling you, I'm not gonna. I don't care if I have to reach from beyond the grave. I'm not giving up. I will be damned if I let Spencer Truman steal my children, the things that are good and right about my life. You hate me. You think that I betrayed you. Well, the reality is, I was just too stupid to know what the right thing to do was. I'm a mess, but I'm no murderer. Yeah, this is supposed to be a goodbye tape. I don't care. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm not confessing. I'm gonna fight like hell to get back to my children. That's what I want to tell you. I don't care what you do. I don't care how bad it gets for me. I'm not giving up. If I don't win that fight, I want you to realize something. I want you to never forget something. You were my life. And tell the children, well, I want you to tell the children that I'm planning on being home with them on the 4th of July, and we're going to watch fireworks together. Have Charlie from maintenance clean the windows so we can see him good. And if I don't make it, if something comes up and I don't make it, tell them that I will never stop loving them. And tell them that I never stop loving you.
Okay. Are you okay? After all this time, he still can't take responsibility for what he did.
Because he's innocent.
That's not what this is about, Evangeline. He wants me to question the truth, so when he's gone, I'll always wonder. And that's what he was doing. Couldn't you see that?
No, I can't see it because I believe him. I believe every word he said, Blair. And so should you.
Please, hurry, Nash. Please get here.
Tess, it's not going to be easy. I know. I've been there.
Please leave me alone.
I can help you, Tess.
No, you can't.
If you let me out, I can get us through this.
If I let you out, then you and Antonio and your parents are gonna find some way to take this baby away from me and Nash, and I won't let that happen.
I wouldn't do that. I couldn't. Like I said before, I need you as much as you need me. Nash loves you.
And I love Nash. He is the only reason why I'm alive. I've never had anything by myself before, but tonight, that's gonna be different. I am gonna have this baby alone. I owe it to Nash, and I owe it to this kid. I owe it to follow it through. When I have this baby, and he or she looks up, it's gonna be my face that it sees. And it's gonna remember. Oh, God. Oh. Is it supposed to hurt this much? Jessica. Jessica.
Who would want to go to Paris? Paris Paris, ville de lumière, ville de mon âme. J'adore Paris.
J'adore when you talk like that.
Flight 564.
Seats 1A and 1B. We used to get on the plane, fall asleep in Landview, wake up in New York, switch planes, fall asleep again, and then wake up in Paris.
Order croissant and coffee, which we would have on our terrace.
Have lunch on those weird little boats,
Bateau mouche, David.
and then back to the Ritz for a rest.
Do you remember the way the wind would blow through the windows and we could watch the moon move across the sky?
It was the Earth that moved, not the moon. What are we doing?
Reminiscing.
I mean, what are we doing apart?
None of this makes any sense. It's not who you are.
Well, I'm not the person that I was 25 years ago.
Well, who is? You see, I have a hard time believing that you were ever the type of person who would let somebody else take the hit for them. I mean, and for what, 20-some years?
There's nothing more that I can say that hasn't already been said.
Okay. That's the way you want it.
Bo.
Paige, look. Give me some time, please. All right? And you stay away from John.
Oh my God. I have to tell him.
Yes, I'm here, right here. I love you. Okay, you can do it.
Don't let them take my baby away from me. Please don't. Don't let them.
Okay.
Don't let them, Nash.
All right, there goes.
Nash.
Relax. It's okay. Okay. Don't worry. Okay, you're okay. You're okay.
Could you never compare me to Evangeline again?
And could you use your head for a change and not try to risk your own safety to try to help a guy who doesn't even want your help?
Okay, I care about John. And you. God, if you had half a brain, you would know this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I will put my life on the line for anyone in my life that matters to me.
Yeah, well, take me off the list. Don't you ever put your life on the line for me.
I don't care how bad it gets for me. I'm not giving up. If I don't win that fight, I want you to realize something. I want you to never forget something. You were my life.
We were good together. And when we're not at each other's throats, like right now, we remember that. I would chuck it all in to be with you again.
We can't be together, David. Never again. Really, you wounded me too deeply.
It wasn't about you.
No, of course not. It was about Spencer. Right.
I killed a man.
Right, and he was blackmailing you, and he forced you to give me up. I
You
know all this,
just
David. I've
don't
memorized
get it, do you?
No, I don't get it. You are guilty.
You're right. I am. You think I don't know that? I lost everything.
Yes. You certainly did. Most of all, you lost me.
David, it's Paige.
I can't right now.
Shut up and listen to me. They know.
Know what? Who?
They know about my involvement in the death of that cop in the OR. But it wasn't just any cop. It was John and Michael McBain's father.
There. Now it's just you and me.
The next One Life to Live.
I think she may have a stalker.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
It's over between us, isn't it?
What if I told you that I know who shot your father?
Jessica, honey, I'm here.